James Elliot. Well, what can I say? When we first got in touch with each other, I actually learned about him through a very good friend of mine. I went to one of his seminars, and he said it was fantastic. He said, I absolutely must get in touch with James. And the reason why was because at the time, I was going through a really bad breakup, actually a divorce, a separation. And that really hit me hard because, there were a lot of different personal issues that arose from that, and also business related because that partner was not just my relationship partner, but was also a business partner. So I had lost not just that relationship that meant a lot to me, but also a business relationship that had an impact of 50% of my income. 50% of my income was just gone, just like that. So I was in a real rut, and I was down on myself, and I was going through a really tough time. I had a lot of very good friends that were helping me out, being supportive, and this friend, Rick, introduced me to James. And we started talking, James and I, pretty much within a couple weeks. He was giving me a call, just being there for me, being supportive, by letting me know that he's going to reach out to me certain day, certain time, and he followed through. One of the very few people that I know that follows through on exactly what he says he's going to do and how he's going to do it. So that got my guard down on, because I wasn't really interested in meeting anybody new at the time. Didn't matter who it was. I was in my own headspace. So when I met James, at first I was a little bit skeptical, like, who is this guy? I don't know anything about him. But as we started speaking out, I felt like, you know what, I got to meet this person. I got to at least give this person a chance, meet him, and talk to him more. So we met up, and I felt very comfortable right away with this guy. So from there, we ended up exchanging more and more messages, and just through his nature and through his positive influence and through the energy that he was sending out towards my direction, right away, things started to change with me dramatically in terms of my mindset, in terms of my emotional state. And business related, I actually met a business partner very soon after that. I learned how to interact with people in a more positive way than I was before. And this was just from talking to the guy. This wasn't even from going to any of his seminars, any of his talks, without spending a tremendous amount of time with him, just through the messages sending back and forth. It right away had a huge impact. Very, very positive. So for those of you that go to his seminars, that speak to him in person, that are closely linked to him, I imagine that this will be of an exponential effect compared to the effect that I've had from his interactions with myself so far. And I've accomplished so much. A lot of it is because of me, absolutely. But if it wasn't for James, then I wouldn't have even gotten to the point where I would have started so quickly, and I would have snapped out of it so quickly. And also through those interactions, it helped me understand how I can interact with people better than I was before, and how I could develop relationships even better than before, and how I can become a better version of myself. So he was a real catalyst in a lot of ways, and just a really good positive influencer. I truly believe that we are who we spend our time with, and the more positive people we spend our time with, the more positive impact we're going to have in our lives. So James, thank you so much, and I really do appreciate it. I don't know how else to say it, but I really hope you understand how much I appreciate you and the impact you've had in my life. And I hope all of you out there who ever get to see this understand how much of an amazing guy he truly is. And spend as much time as you can with this guy. Pick his brain, get to know as much as you can. Also, not just that, but read between the lines. When you don't just take what he has to say and only practice those things, also see how he interacts with people, see how he's interacting with you, and try to replicate that. Okay, so thanks again, and good luck all you guys.